In the early 13th century, the most powerful civilizations on Earth were not in Mongolia. China was wealthier. The Islamic world was more advanced. European kingdoms had larger populations and stronger fortifications. Yet within a few decades, a people who lived in tents on the Central Asian steppes would conquer territory stretching from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. The question is not why the Mongols were powerful. The real mystery is why everyone else was unable to stop them. How did a relatively small nomadic society build the largest contiguous land empire in human history? The answer lies in a combination of military innovation, ruthless efficiency, brilliant leadership, and a strategy that transformed warfare forever. One of the biggest reasons for Mongol success was their military. Most medieval armies moved slowly. The Mongols moved with incredible speed. Every warrior typically rode multiple horses, allowing them to travel vast distances without exhausting their animals. A Mongol army could appear where enemies least expected it. Their primary weapon was the composite bow, small enough to use on horseback, yet powerful enough to penetrate armor at impressive distances. But their greatest weapon wasn't the bow, it was discipline. Mongol soldiers trained from childhood in riding and archery. They could shoot accurately while galloping at full speed. Imagine fighting an enemy who could hit you with arrows while moving faster than your cavalry. The Mongols also used sophisticated battlefield tactics. One famous strategy was the fake retreat. They would pretend to flee. The enemy, believing victory was near, would chase them. Then suddenly, the Mongols would turn around, surround their pursuers, and destroy them. Again and again, armies fell into this trap. The Mongols didn't just rely on strength. They relied on information. Before invading a region, they gathered intelligence about roads, defenses, resources, and political divisions. They knew their enemies before the battle even began. But perhaps their most terrifying weapon was fear. When a city resisted, the Mongols often punished it harshly. News of these destructions spread rapidly. Soon, many cities surrendered without a fight. Think about that. The Mongols were winning battles before they even arrived. Their reputation became a weapon. Fear traveled faster than their horses. This psychological warfare saved time, resources, and soldiers while expanding their empire at an astonishing pace. Another key reason for Mongol success was adaptability. Unlike many conquerors, the Mongols were willing to learn from others. When they conquered engineers, scholars, or military experts, they often incorporated them into their empire. Chinese siege engineers helped them capture fortified cities. Persian administrators helped govern conquered territories. Instead of destroying knowledge, they frequently used it to strengthen their empire. Leadership also played a major role. Genghis Khan rewarded competence and loyalty. Promotions were often based on ability rather than noble birth. This created capable commanders who could operate independently and make quick decisions. As a result, Mongol armies remained effective even across enormous distances. Few medieval empires could coordinate military operations on such a scale. So why did the Mongol Empire conquer so much territory? It wasn't because they had the largest population. It wasn't because they possessed the richest economy. The Mongols succeeded because they combined exceptional leadership, military discipline, mobility, intelligence gathering, adaptability, and psychological warfare into a system that few enemies could resist. Under Genghis Khan and his successors, they transformed from scattered tribes into the most feared military force of their age. Their empire reshaped trade, politics, warfare, and history across 3 continents. And even today, centuries later, the name Mongol remains synonymous with conquest. If you enjoyed this video and want more fascinating stories from medieval history, empires, and legendary rulers, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. And in the comments, tell me, which empire do you think was the most powerful in history? The Mongols, Romans, or the British Empire? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.